So I was just looking through this amusing collection of AI-generated visuals by Nano Banana, and some are hilariously out there.
Wait, really? What's the craziest example you came across?
One depicted a cat in a top hat playing chess against a raccoon. Like, who thinks of that?
That's wild. It's interesting how AI can mash up unrelated ideas like that. What do you think drives such creativity?
Exactly, it's like a blender for creativity, mixing random elements. But doesn't that assume creativity just means mixing?
Good point. Mixing doesn't always lead to innovation, but it does open doors to unexpected connections, right?
True, like when you take two ordinary things and create something entirely new, it can challenge our perceptions.
Yes, but I wonder if AI could ever fully understand the nuances behind those connections. Or is it just pattern matching?
I see what you're saying. It's kind of like when you find a recipe that combines chocolate and avocado. Surprising, but surprisingly good.
Exactly. I think the element of surprise sparks creativity. But what happens when it misses the mark?
Good question. Sometimes the end result looks bizarre or even unsettling, like a surreal painting that doesn't quite make sense.
Right, that's part of the mixed bag with AI, though. It can produce fascinating results, but also some real head-scratchers.
And the context really matters too. Would a quirky image work better in a comedic setting or an art gallery?
Context is everything. I think viewers bring their own interpretations, which can spark entirely different reactions.
Exactly, this reminds me of how memes evolve. Each version takes on a life of its own, shaped by who shares it.
Exactly, and that leads to questions about originality. Can any AI-generated art be truly original?
That's a tricky topic. I mean, originality often implies unique ideas, but does AI really generate ideas?
It's more like remixing existing concepts, right? But is that less valuable than traditional creativity?
That's the million-dollar question. If it sparks joy or thought, is it worth it even if it's a remix?
Definitely, but there's also the aspect of ownership. If it's all based on existing work, what does that mean for artists?
True, artists might feel their work is diluted if AI is merely reflecting their ideas in new forms.
Right, and can AI ever understand the emotional depth behind artistic creation? That's a huge gap.
I'm skeptical. Emotion is so intrinsic to human experience. Can a machine really replicate that?
Good point. It's like trying to capture a sunset's beauty in a formula. It just feels inadequate.
Exactly, yet some people find the outputs fascinating even if they seem emotionless. Isn't that paradoxical?
It is. Sometimes I think the more bizarre the result, the more people feel compelled to interpret it.
That's so true. It's almost as if the strange visuals invite you to think deeper about their meaning.
And that's a fascinating takeaway. Can we find meaning even where there seems to be none?
Absolutely, like making connections between distant ideas. It's a neat example of how our minds work.
And that sparks innovation. The more unusual the pairing, the more potential for new ideas.
So in a way, using AI to explore creativity could lead us to rethink traditional notions of art and originality.
Exactly. And as we figure this out, we must keep asking ourselves, what does creativity really mean?
Right, I think the future could bring fresh perspectives on creativity itself. It's such an exciting time.
Definitely. And with every quirky visual, we have a new conversation starter about creativity and technology.
For sure, so let's keep pondering what's the next creative leap we might see with AI.
Who knows? But I can't wait to see where this journey of exploration takes us next.